Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video, I'm going to challenge the last Dark Dragon, the level 65 version. So, just an interesting note, this Dark Dragon is weak to Cavalry, which is Leon, Flyers, like Cherry, and Assassins. I don't have any Assassins. Or Cherry for the matter. So, really, I can just rely on Leon. That's pretty much it. So, with all that said, let's begin. As always, after these dragon videos, I'll go over my equipment so you guys get a feel for, what kind of equipment I have to challenge the level 65 version. And let's see. So he does have a AoE attack, Darkness Descending, which does 4 times his physical damage. That's basically guaranteed to kill anyone within 3 blocks of him. So, in other words, wow. Leon is like your only hope, in other words. Okay, so Leon, Ledin. We'll bring Liana and Tiaris. And the last character doesn't particularly matter. Could be Bernhard for the faction buff. It could be Bozo for 1 or 2 range attacks. Yeah, there's a lot of options for the 3rd slot. I'm just trying to decide whether to use Bernhard for Hegemony or Bozo. Well, let's give Bozo a try. So I'm going to give Bozo Dark Reaper and throw him in. Although that does leave more downtime for Leon, because when he doesn't have Chivalry, he would be missing any kind of buff. So, you know what? Let's try Bernhard. See if it makes a difference. And I have to give him his faction buff, which is the most important. Let's give him Shield Bash as well to help take out these monsters. And I really don't need him to parry, so let's remove that as well and throw on Rupture for some extra damage. There we go. Alright, so the Ice Dark Dragon, let's quickly go over him. He has Crush, which has a 4 range attack that does 3 times his physical damage. Okay, so that will be guarded against by Ledin. He has the AoE attack on enemies within 3 blocks of him. So you can only have 1 enemy within 3 blocks. So that, I guess I'm going to try to move Bernhard in, see if, that way his talent of reducing the attack and defense of the enemy will apply. And we'll see if he survives. Other than that, this looks pretty much accurate. So this is the setup I'm going to run. I'm actually going to switch out these Lava Titans though. The reason is they're level 2, whereas his Dark Guards are, I think, level 6 or so. So there's 516 hit points, 232 defense, as opposed to the Lava Titans with 477 hit points, 234 defense. So, because of the upgrades, the Dark Guards are significantly better. So we're going to do that. And that's pretty much all I can do with regards to setup, isn't it? I could bring in Sophia. Oh, I just had a thought. Rather than Bernhard, I could bring in Sophia to use Rewind at least 2 times, which would allow Leon to use his Chivalry and so on more often. And then same with the game, right? So you know what? Let's try that. So I'm going to throw in Sophia. Does Sophia have a set of equipment? I don't think she does. Alright, so I'm going to retreat first and try Sophia. Just going to throw her Lana set of equipment so that just in case she has a bit more survivability and she does a bit more healing. Not sure if that's actually better than the 8% the debuff that Bernhard would apply, but it's worth trying out because I've been using Sophia more and more often for my fights, as viewers of some of my other videos will notice. So I just wanted to, I guess, highlight as well how good she is. Oh, what do you know? She does have a set of equipment. It's not very good, but she does. But in any case, let's just remove that. I'm just going to quickly throw it into Lana. then that way I have to spend less time equipping, because otherwise I'll have to manually change each piece of equipment. Let's go back to Sophia, quick equip her, and then change the armor, and that will be it. So right here, there we go. Alright, so Sophia has a set of equipment now, and let's begin. Excuse me. Oops, I completely clicked the wrong thing. Goddess Trial. Level 65 Dark Dragon. Here we go. Alright, so I only have one attacker for this fight. It's going to be Leon, charging, attacking endlessly for this fight. Let's see if this works out. And as I said, I'm going to have 3 healers, Ledin and Leon. So there's just literally one attacker. That's it. No one else. Okay. Setup looks good to me. Let's begin. So the first turn of this Dark Dragon fight has always been just regrouping, basically. Getting everyone together. So let's turn the danger zone. So pretty much I just faction buff with Ledin, and then I'm going to try something different here. Okay. I have an idea. We'll see if it works out. So I'm going to move Ledin right here and faction buff. Next, I'm going to bring Liana over and use a gain on him so that he can apply his Divine Guard right away. That ends Ledin's turn. Now, there is nothing I can do with Leon, so he's just going to stand here. No problem there. Next, I'm going to bring Tiaris charging over to apply Miracle. And finally, Sophia will rewind right on turn 1. No, I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to regenerate Ledin first, and then next turn I'll rewind. Yeah, there we go. So this way, Ledin can tank a bat attack right from turn 1. Doesn't really kill it, but every bit of damage helps. Alright. Now. Ledin needs to tank a bunch of hits, doesn't he, this turn? So, let's see, how will I do this? Let's attack Blessing Leon first. Okay. That's an obvious move. I have to attack Blessing Leon so he can attack. Okay. And do I Chivalry is the question. Yes, I do. Of course I do. So let's Chivalry up and Dazzle Hooves up. Hold on. One moment. Let's Chivalry up and attack this guy and then use Thousand Hooves on the other one. So let's actually move Ledin out of the way. Getting back into the center here. Does that avoid these 2 gargoyles for a turn? It does. I do want to tank 1 gargoyle hit, so I have to take that into account too. So you know what? What's a good spot to tank this hit? Right here. So I move Ledin right over there. And now, Chivalry to attack that bat. So attack blessing is going to wear off after this attack, but I'm willing to have that occur. Alright, that went quite well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, let's put him right there. Alright, next. Let's have Sophia rewind. Go. Now Liana has her gain again, and I'm going to use it on Leon. So Leon gets his second attack. He can actually use Chivalry again, but there's no point because it's already active. So I'm going to just 1000 Hooves this second Vampire back. Wasn't enough damage to kill, but nearly, which is all I really need. And I'm going to retreat back. So this turn, Ledin's going to tank 2 hits, the Gargoyle and the nearly dead Vampire back. He is damaged, but I believe in the Regenerate and Mad Virus healing. There we go. Here's the second attack. And Ledin takes it down. So, looks good. I have Chivalry again. So let's move in. Now the hardest part is probably going to be setting up. In fact. So it's going to be Ledin, Liana. How can I keep these two safe? That's the trouble. Especially Sophia. So I can only really move here in order to keep them both safe. So I'm going to do that. Just in between them and reactivate Divine Guard, which was refreshed because of Sophia's rewind. So, Divine Guard here. Alright, Leon needs to hammer one of these guys. Doesn't necessarily need to kill, he just needs to really weaken him. Okay. That more or less was what I expected. Again, Miracle and Attack Blessing, both available. So let's regenerate Ledin. Let's have Liana apply Prayer, just because that's her only remaining action. And then have Tiaris apply Miracle to buff up Ledin. So I'm now relying this turn on Ledin to tank 3 hits. 2 of them are pretty heavily damaged though. So I'm pretty sure Ledin can handle it with Regenerate, Miracle, and full health. Divine Guard and Faction Buff. Let's see. First hit, he regenerates, Healing Light, and Mad Virus. So he has 3 regeneration skills applied on him right now. Yep. Undead Knight Suicides, Regenerate activates, Mad Virus activates, and oh, I made a mistake in the movement order. So he did not have Sage's Hat, or else that last Gargoyle would be dead. So that was my fault. I should have moved Liana right away after Ledin, and then he would have had Sage's Hat buff, and it would have been okay. But I did make that mistake, so nothing I can do about that. It's okay though. Let's take out the Flame Archer with Leon. And now he's ready to charge at the dragon. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So where he's standing is good. Right, 4, 5, yeah. So I'll leave Leon where he is to do a full charge attack next turn. Now, let's just heal everyone and remove that debuff on Ledin. Okay, good. Oh, he still has the mobility debuff. That's annoying. That's fine though. Alright, let's move Liana up and heal herself, which will also, her talent will remove that last debuff from Ledin. There we go. Now we move Ledin up and heal faction buff. And finally, Tiaris. Oops. Uh-oh. I have no choice but to move Tiaris out of there. Because I actually thought Tiaris could make it that far, but she couldn't. So there was another mistake, but that's okay. Ledin will kill off this Gargoyle with Divine Guard and Faction Buff active. There we go. So, all the monsters are down on turn 5. I now have 5 turns to attack that dragon. The only unfortunate thing is because I have to run Tiaris, she can't use Attack Blessing on Leon. But, you know, it's okay. Let's begin the attack. First strike. 18,000 damage, not bad. Ledin forward to protect Leon. Liana forward to apply a gain on Leon. And then Leon with another attack. Excuse me. Alright. We're pretty much in business. So, you know what, let's regenerate. Ledin anyways. And yeah. The attack blessing was missing for this turn, so I lost a bit of damage there. I'm not super worried about it though, I don't think. We'll see. It is 30% damage I've lost for 2 turns, but again, there's nothing I can do about that now. So, let's move Sophia back one tile. Just here, everybody. We'll move Tiaris up. Liana will heal up. Ledin. And Leon will charge in. Again, second attack. This time, it will be Chivalry and 1,000 Hooves. 7,000 damage. Alright. We might as well activate Divine Guard if it's available. Okay. So, steadily applying damage to Ledin now. Next up, Tiaris at last can apply Attack Blessing on Leon. Sophia Rewind is available the next turn, which is good. I do need that. There's no point in Sophia using her abilities, so I'll just end Sophia's turn this time. Let's just hold on for a second. Let's have Leon attack. There we go. 29,000 damage. Nice. So big difference there with the attack blessing. Let's just apply prayer. There we go. Alright, that's it. So, let's see. We are going to Miracle up first. There we go. Because I'm going to rewind after this. It's turn 8, so yeah. Looking pretty good. Let's attack with Leon. I didn't see how much damage was there just now, but I imagine it was decent. Next, let's use a gain on Leon. Attack again. 15,000, so it's dropped a bit, but any damage is better than none. And let's see. Ledin will faction buff. And because of prayer, he should heal himself back to full health. Yep. And now let's rewind everything. rewind definitely. Sophia's rewind is definitely adding a lot more damage than in my previous video where I brought Bozo. At least that's what I think, because it's letting me attack a few more times. So again, let's apply attack. No, let's not apply attack blessing yet. I want to maximize the attack blessing time. So what we're going to do is, let's apply this mass heal first. There we go. Next, Leon will chivalry up. Alright. And the first attack will be without Thousand Hooves, because I want to keep Thousand Hooves for the second attack with attack blessing. Alright. So now Tiaris applies attack blessing on Leon. So this is going to be the big attack. The biggest I can get, anyways. Let's apply again on Leon. And Leon does another Thousand Hooves strike. 41,000 damage with crit hit. Wow. Very, very nice. Okay. So, that's how you get a ridiculously large attack out of Leon. You have Chivalry active, you have Attack Blessing active, and then you throw in Thousand Hooves. Well, he has nothing to do. He's tanking the hit. So, let's just end this. And just a quick note, I could have had that earlier too. If I didn't make a mistake where a Tiaris had to run away, I would have had 2 more attack blessing turns, which would have made another attack hit that hard. So in any case, this Dark Dragon's down to 76,000 hit points. It is turn 10 though, so at the end of this turn he's going to get his Rage State. So Ledin is going to die next turn, guaranteed. There's absolutely no way I can save him. I can try though. I mean, with Prayer and Miracle, let's see if it makes any difference. So, let's... I mean, I can just Divine Guard him, it doesn't really matter. Whatever, let's Divine Guard. Next, let's Prayer up. Or attack first. I think I'll attack first before I Prayer. So let's Miracle up. There we go. And Leon with another attack. 2,000 damage. And finally Liana with the Prayer. And Sophia has nothing to do. End her turn. Alright. As expected, Ledin dies. Turn 11. Now I'm just waiting for cooldowns to refresh. So I'm actually going to move Leon out, because his damage has now been increased by 200%. And this buff can't be dispelled. So I absolutely need buffs to do attacks on this Dark Dragon. It's at 57,000 hit points. It is actually nearly dead. So let's just end my turn. Again is ready, Attack Blessing is ready, but Miracle is not. Rewind in 2 turns. So turn 14 I have Rewind. And that might be the turn for me to attack. So yeah, I'm going to end and wait it out. $13. One more turn for Rewind. Let's begin setting things up for the attack. So let's end Leon's turn. Let's attack Blessing him. And that's it. might as well apply this. I don't think it makes a difference, but doesn't hurt. For the Merciful Heart, and actually, it does matter because it gave plus 17% defense to Leon. So, there you go. Here we go. Rewind is available. So. Chivalry. That's 1,000 hoops. We retreat. Next turn is turn 15. I need 24,000 more damage. Is it doable? Absolutely. Tiaris has no buffs right now. But it's turn 14. Let's again Leon first. Going to move Leon actually out of range for this turn. And I'm going to rewind everything. Let's rewind right now. And Tiaris, she can now Miracle or Attack Blessing. Let's Miracle first because that offers actually less damage than Attack Blessing does. She's gonna do both anyways. So, in any case, let's Miracle first. Alright. And now it's going to be the final turn, turn 15. But again, and Chivalry have refreshed. So you know what? Let's Chivalry, or sorry, let's Attack Blessing Leon. And then move up one tile, Chivalry, and 1,000 hoops one last time. And that was 35,000 damage. Enough to kill off this Dark Dragon. So, yeah, it seems like this is the best combo for taking down this Dark Dragon. You bring Ledin as a tank, you bring Leon, and then you bring Liana, Sophia, and Tiaris. By constantly with Sophia's rewind being really the MVP, helping rewind Liana's again, helping rewind Tiaris' skills, helping rewind Leon's skills too. That just let me do several additional attacks with Leon that were hitting for around 35,000 to 40,000 damage. There we go. So level 57, with this party I was able to clear the level 65 Thunder Dragon. And unfortunately, no SSR items in this fight. But nonetheless, it's been cleared. So all that remains for me is the level 65 version of the Thunder Dragon, which, as I've said in other videos, I need to wait until I get Alte Muller to handle. But with this, 3 of the 4 dragons are down. So at this point, I guess I'll cover my characters. Leon continues to have not changed. No. I'm still using the Assault Ring and the Last Knight. It would be nice if I had replacement weapons, but I haven't gotten them quite yet. Yeah, I mean, because if I get an SSR attack accessory, his attack would definitely go up. And the Last Knight, 85 attack is... The lances seem to have the lowest attack value of the weapons that cavalry units can use, because it's at 85. By comparison, for example, Bernhardt's sword offers 107. So that would have been a nice attack boost to Leon. But, you know, I'm still waiting for another weapon to get for Leon. So this is what he's using right now. So that's Leon's weapons and stats. Hasn't really changed. His angels, again, haven't really been upgraded. I think I did upgrade the angels a bit in the training ground. They're, I believe, level 7 now. So there is that change, I suppose. Yeah, so angels are level 7. These attack techs are still level 9 and 8, I guess. And yeah, that's pretty much the only change, that I upgraded this by 1. So Angel's level 7. But despite that, you know, Leon was outputting enough damage for me to kill off this Dark Dragon. Ledin hasn't changed from previous videos. Level 40 of sword, level 50 for the rest of the equipment. Phalanx are still pretty much the same, so yeah, Ledin, just no real changes to him. Liana, I might have upgraded her equipment a bit, yes. So the Crystal Ball is now level 50. So 50 for Blessing Staff, 50 for Crystal Ball to increase her healing a bit. Devout Coat and Sage's Hat are just there to, yeah, but they haven't been upgraded. So Liana, really no real change for her. Next is Tiaris. And Tiaris, you know what? Her healing really didn't matter. So in effect, her equipment doesn't really matter. But for what it's worth, it's a level 30 Gift of Eternal Life, giving 53 intelligence. It was just the intelligence factor that really mattered for this. She has a Sage's Hat. I don't think that really kicked in at all. Crystal Ball for 22 intelligence at level 20. And then she does have a Death's Throw, but again, she wasn't really attacked, so this didn't really matter either. Yeah, she's just here really for Attack Blessing and Miracle. And Healing Light, which helps. So that was Tiaris. And next, last but not least, is Sophia. So Sophia is only level 49. You know, I have a max level of level 58, so she's not really been upgraded for a while. However, the skills I'm using on her don't particularly rely on her level. Regenerate restores 10% of the hit points of a friendly unit after battle. So it's dependent on Ledin's hit points whenever I use Regenerate. It's not dependent on her intelligence. Heal, I guess, did matter a bit for the amount of healing it does, but I wasn't really using her heal for the heal effect. I was using it for the additional defense increase effect of 17%, because Leon did not have a faction buff, so this defense just reduced the damage Leon took. So that's, and then finally Rewind, again it's an AoE heal, but Liana did all the healing really. So I was using Rewind for the cooldown refresh. So in terms of equipment, she was using Lana's equipment set. So level 50 Sage's Staff, level 40 Truth Pendant, and the other two never really kicked in. So that's it. Yeah, I mean, this party seems to work out very well for the Dark Dragon. It is probably the optimal party, really, to take down the Dark Dragon. So that's it for this video. I hope you found this useful, and this is Nitro from the Rocky Valley server in the Guild Snow. Thanks for watching, everyone. Nitro out.